Ty, get ready. Call it a night, bud. You can leave the TV on and watch that, but call it a night. Yeah. Do what? What, are you hot? Yeah, turn it on then. There he is. There's Gardner.
Hey, what up, man?
Good?
Oh, God, I'm fine, man. Son of a bitch, that hurt.
I don't even think I want to know.
Well, I'll just put it this way. My almost 4-year-old, 5-year-old grandson got a new Nerf toy today.
Oh.
And oh, God, he just hit me right in the tip, dude. Oh, fuck.
He got you good.
Yeah, and that son of a bitch was a shotgun. That thing was not one of them little fucking... No, he might have had his pistol. I don't know which one it was. I just went cross-eyed.
Is it the Nerf ball?
The Nerf gun, the dart, dude. The little tiny dart with the hard plastic fucking front.
Oh, yeah. My son's got one it's like a little ball. And no. Yeah, they got into a Nerf fight, and he got one in the where.
Let me share you out, man.
He got one where it don't belong.
No, it don't belong there at all.
Oh, that's what.
Below the belt, yes.
Yes. An unnecessary flag on the play type shit.
No. All right. Good night, bud. Cover up. Cuddle with Sky. Go ahead, Sky. Go on. Go on. What? Come here. Come on. Come on. Over here. There you go. There you go. That's a good girl. I got the puppers full time now, so still trying to find an apartment.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, how things been going with you? I haven't talked to you for a while.
Well,
Lost audio there, bud. Where'd you go?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I got you now.
I'm sharing you out, bro.
That's something new. But yeah, what's been going on with you, my man?
Well, I got to move my animals. That's the process now. I was going to process a bunch of animals today, but man, it hit 98 degrees here today, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Christ, it didn't get over 70 degrees here today.
That's what I need. I need a 70-degree day, or at least where it's only going to get up in the 80s. That way it's really cool all morning and I have the time to do it.
Yeah.
You know, because they're going to be on ice for 24 hours. That's the trick to it. You know, you got to put them on ice. You can't just
Well,
chop the head off them and put them in the freezer. You got to let them things cool down for 24 hours.
yeah. I know one of the guys at my work was complaining. What was it? Not yesterday, but the day before. It was like 70 degrees, and I had my windows on my car halfway down because my dog didn't want to go in the truck, and I tried with her to get her to go up in the truck, and she didn't want nothing to do with it. I was like, all right, you know, I was playing nice with her, so I left her in the car next to one of the dumpsters, so that way she's got some shade. But the way the sun was hitting, he was thinking that it was 90 degrees in my car. Granted, my car it's a black car with the window, all four windows halfway down. I was like, all right, dude, I understand you're an animal lover just as much as I am. She's got water. She's got food. Windows are halfway down, so she's got the breeze and some shade. You're complaining why? I'm not going to force her to go where she don't want to go.
Right. Well, that's
unless
pretty
it's
much
going to be stupid hot.
Well, I can't believe it's so hot here, man. This is almost going towards the end of September here.
I know.
And,
Being 90 degrees in your area at this time of year, that's almost unheard of.
Yeah, I mean, it's not unheard of. We'll get some times, you know, usually it's right at October 1st, first couple weeks of October, we'll get some 90s because that's opening deer season, and it really likes to piss all the deer hunters off and get really hot right before the rut so all the deer get screwed up.
Yeah.
But
we'll get a couple of 80-degree days, but that's maybe it. Maybe two or three.
I'm not complaining, though, because
no.
I haven't told you, I've got my own strain of tomato now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I cross-pollinated a yellow pear and a pink Thai tomato.
Ooh.
And now I got a red pear-shaped tomato that's bigger than a cherry tomato, and
you ought to send me one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saving some seeds. I would like to see what the next, you know, because sometimes when you do this and you try to grow them the next year, it'll only pop off one or the other. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't do that and it just throws the same plant, but
that would be great if it does.
Yeah.
If it does, send me a few seeds. I'll put them in Tyler's grandparents' garden and see how that runs out this way.
They're very prolific, man. They're not a great big like beef steak slicer, but pound for pound, I'll get just as many off as I will in big ones. You know,
I mean, they grow tomatoes, they grow lettuce, corn, the whole 9 bit.
Yeah,
they've grown corn before, Tyler. Well, corn is
cool. I got folks sharing you out.
It's not hard to grow. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, I'd love to show you these. I mean, let's see how ugly I am tonight.
Here, hold on. Let me go single screen for you. Let's see. We're gonna go.
Well, here's one of the branches right here.
This.
See, here's one of the branches, Larry. It comes off of these plants down here.
Yeah.
They're up to my banister. My banister is probably almost 7 feet, probably.
That's really viney. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just a sea of tomatoes, bro.
Golly.
Well, I can walk out here and I'll show you some of the fruit on these bad boys. Ow, 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 ow. God, sore. Ow.
What the hell did you do?
Walking's tough.
Well, quit walking into shit, dude.
Dude, I just took a fucking Nerf gun to the junk, bro. You gotta cut me some slack.
Well, you gotta tell the wife to take care of it then.
No. This thing's probably, well, if I stretch it out, it's 6 foot tall, and there's probably 200 tomatoes on it. They're just everywhere in here. There's a group of 5 there, group of 5 there.
You got to start canning that shit, dude.
Oh, dude, I got a freezer full I'm canning. Oh, yeah. I don't do all the canning until I get cool. Oh, here's the tomato. Here's the tomato right here. That's what it is. That's what it looks like.
Holy cow.
It started out a cross between this one and this one. And now I end up with ones that look pear-shaped and they'll turn red.
That's different.
I mean, you can't really see right here, but there's 20 pounds of peppers I got to pick.
Good night.
Yeah, look at this plant.
Yeah, dude, you got a few ready right there.
Yeah, I got a few ready, bud. I got a few. I got a pepper plant over here that's absolutely went berserk on me. It's approaching 4 foot tall, 4.5 feet tall. And it's got more blossoms and blooms on it. That thing will still produce peppers until it freezes.
Oh, yeah.
I might overwinter it. I don't know. I've never overwintered a pepper, but that'd be a good one to do it. Or this bell pepper there.
Yeah, I would try to let them go through the winter, see what happens.
Yeah, oh shit, check this out. The other day, daughter calls me up. They were checking on the animals. They're like, did you buy baby chicks? There's 2 baby chickens running around in the fucking yard. I'm like, what? Like, no, we didn't buy any chickens. They had hid a nest from me of eggs and hatched them out.
Oh, nice.
And then my mama fighting chicken took them over and was like, if anybody comes near these chickens, I'm going to fuck you up. She started fucking up all these chickens. They were trying to get near these chickens, right? These chicks. I had to separate them all. I separated the chicks from her, put them in my the breeder box, and this chicken went berserk, dude. Fucking nuts. I had to let her back in there.
Yeah, that's mama's instinct, dude.
Yeah, she's still in there. How they doing, mama? How they doing, mama? She's like, look at me, son, bitch. You stick your hand in here. I'm gonna eat.
I can hear her.
Yeah. But you know, I definitely need to get these animals, you know, put in the freezer. But I would rather feed them out another week or 2.
Eric? How are you?
I'd much rather feed them out as long as I have to not risk spoiling the meat because of the heat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I hear you there. Eric says hi.
What's up, Eric? So yeah, I had the plan. I told everybody at the beginning of the year that I'm going to have 2 crops of tomatoes, and you know, everybody said you can't do that in Oklahoma. You can't do that in Oklahoma. Well,
you're on private property, so yes, you can.
Well, it's not that it's the property thing. It's the time. You don't have enough time. Yeah. So I've harvested a second batch of tomatoes already, so it's successful. Good. And all of these tomatoes here, 3 rows, are just now starting to produce heavy.
Yeah.
You heard it in the beginning of the year. Everybody was ripping out their tomato plants because there was no pollination, right? You heard them stories.
Right. Yep.
Well, I was having the same problem. Well, pollinators don't come out when it's 150 fucking degrees.
No, they don't.
I left them.
They'll come out at night when it's stupid cool.
Right. So I let everything go, you know, and we had a week that was in the 80s, the low 80s.
Yep.
I come out here the first day they bloomed. I probably could see 1,000 blooms out here. You know, my tomato plants went nuts.
Yep.
And I knew that pollinators were going to hit them. And sure as shit, man, now I've got tomatoes everywhere all over this fucking yard, man. It's amazing. I'm loving it. So many reasons to be happy.
Eric, I love it, dude. You know what? I'm going to join you on that. Eric goes, BRB, need another beer? Oh, shut the frick up. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic.
Hey, there's a habanero.
There you go.
I got a shit ton of them ready.
Go grab yourself one, Eric. You're all good there, bud.
Oh, enough, Samson. I'm not letting you in with them girls yet.
Oh, let him in.
Next month.
Oh, let the rejuvenation start early, dude. Let them go have their fun.
I'd love to, but then that means they're born in January. I
Okay.
can't do that. It's too hard. If I had a bar,
non-alcoholic shit faced. That's awesome, Eric. I love you, bud. Really, I know it was. Goon. Come say hi to Josh for a sec. Come say hi. Come on, dude. You haven't been up here in a while. Come on, Ty.
What up, little man? Where you at, dude?
He can't hear you because it's on the headset.
Oh.
Josh, you need to come up. Tyler, come here. Don't be a punk, dude.
Yeah, he wants to go to
Get
bed,
up
see?
and get over here. I know you are. I know you're being a smart aleck. Get your ass over here.
It's funny how they
beat your butt. I will get up off the screen and beat your butt.
Ask you 25 times if you're going to go on a live stream tonight, and then when you go, I ain't going up.
You ain't gonna get me in that spot again, buddy. You can bring Sky with you. Come here, Sky. Come here, pups. Let her go. Come here. Come here. Come here, puppers.
What's Larry been up to, man? How's work holding up?
Work is busier and busy. Come here.
Stairs suck. Oh, shit.
Here's my puppers.
That's almost a dog, Larry.
It is. It's Shih Tzu poodle.
Looks like somebody gave a fucking cotton ball a heartbeat.
Oh, she just got a haircut.
Hey, poodles are good dogs, man. They're bred for be hunting dogs, so can't knock them.
Yep. Of course, the little man don't want to come over here and say hi. I want to find something to throw at him. Oh. You think I was going to actually hit you? Especially with your medicine bottle? I'm not reaching that.
Yeah, you are.
I'll get that later. It's all good, bud. Oh, Eric says hi there, little man.
What up,
Meh.
little man?
So all you got, Eric, is meh with a fart behind it. He is not my kid. Holy cow.
He is 100% your kid. What you talking about?
Wow. You heard that, Josh?
Yeah, I heard that. You had
Even
great
he heard that, dude. He did one of the moves. Yeah, you did one of them hand moves, like I do the armpit deal.
Why did I have a real one?
No. If you got a real one, you're going into the bathroom. He just uncovered his ass. Wow.
Apple sure don't fall far from the tree, does it, Larry?
You ain't shitting.
He is.
Finally got my truck back Thursday morning. Was without a vehicle for a week. Oh, the fuel pump went out on your truck. Yeah.
I'm glad you got it back, Eric. I was worried about you. Said some prayers for you, brother.
Go to bed.
Get over here and get on the stream. Go to bed. You're confusing the boy. What are you doing?
No, if he don't want to come up, he's going to bed.
Good night.
Simple as that.
Come here.
Go on, Sky. Go lay with him. Go on. Oh, hold on. Come here. Come here. Go in the spot right here. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Let's go like this.
All right, all right. Leave me be. Let us stay right there.
I need a cigarette.
Oh, I got a hotel room tonight that I can actually smoke in. So I will join you. And yeah, I can still have a smoke detector, but I can still smoke in it. Wow. You want your shirt? Here. Where's your shirt? Come here. Come on. Go away. Go on. No, you're going to stay right there?
Wants to be by you.
Yeah, she wants to go by me. Yeah, she wants to be by me. That's what she does. She'll eventually come over to you, like she usually does.
Dog, come on, dog. Let me through. All right, here I am. You can see me now. Hey, fix my hair. I gotta look pretty for my people. There we go.
Oh, shit. Wrong button. What the hell?
Thanks, Larry.
Wrong button.
Thanks, Larry. Put me backstage where I can't speak and be free. Thanks, buddy.
It's
Quit trying to
the
press
touch
the white
screen.
button.
I was trying to do something on the touch screen of the computer and fucked it up. I gotta get one of the touch screen pens. Kind of.
I got one. I've never used it. Maybe once or
Oh,
twice.
I do. You're right. I do. Tyler, you are absolutely correct. I do have one. Oh.
And there you go. Modern technology.
Actually, it does not work with this computer. Only works with my phone.
I know my Apple Pencil will not.
Apple Pencil is different.
Well, my Apple Pencil will not.
Yeah, that
Apple is different from Windows.
I know they do make Windows ones.
Good night. I'm going to turn the TV off. You call it a night. Unless you want me to leave it on for you to listen to. It's up to you. You want me to leave it on for you to listen to? Huh? All right. But you need to go to sleep.
Got a hotel room for the night, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do on the weekends with him, just to do what I need to. I'm still apartment searching.
Yeah, it's rough, man. I'm sure there's housing right now is crazy.
Yeah. But the areas that I keep seeing and whatnot is the areas I don't want to put him into.
Right.
And one apartment complex next door, if I can get into it, I'd 100% get into that.
You got get on their waiting list. You know, they all have waiting lists. Way.
It's not that. It's cosign. It's a credit.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm. That's what they look at. I can afford it 100%, but the credit report says, eh.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
I mean, I think the fucking bad credit scores mean you haven't been homeless and you have been struggling your whole fucking life to get ahead. Maybe somebody should cut a break. Maybe that's what it means.
I mean, I'm going through Fidelity to get stuff taken off my credit report, which they've done on one of them, 1 out of 3. So right now I'm waiting until next month to see what's going on with the other 2.
Right.
A little expensive, but I mean, it went from a 600 to a 686 on one.
That ain't bad though.
No, I ain't complaining. My next move is to get a small credit card and use it for gas only.
Yeah.
Or give it to a certain certain people that I know. Not going to say who on here, but I will send you a quick message.
You only got one friend. I know who it is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy. My redneck ass is gonna set these fake fucking spider webs on fire, bro. It's a matter of time.
I was going to say, you got your Halloween shit up already.
You know, they put it out at the dollar store, you know, in July, after July 4th, I think, or some shit. So now it's infected my house.
Yeah. But the message I just sent you is the one that is willing to help with that, because I know with me and credit cards, they don't mix. They're willing to help me out with that and use it and pay it off themselves, as long as I give them all the information for that card, which I'm totally fine with. Because not last weekend, but the weekend before, for the holiday, me and Little Man spent the weekend there, and it was totally fine. You know, we did the party and whatnot that they wanted to do, and I helped them out with it and everything else.
Right on.
Nobody complained. But she wasn't there, which, hey, that's her prerogative. If you don't want to show, you don't want to show. It's up to you.
Right. Larry, it's time you do you, bro. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
You're doing
exactly what I'm doing.
I mean,
Exactly what I'm doing. Doing me.
I know a lot of people in single parents and people that shouldn't be single parents that have to live a single parent lifestyle, and you're doing great, man. Just keep it up.
I don't want to do the single parent thing, but I don't really have that much of a choice right now.
What the hell did I just walk into on that TV?
I don't want to know.
I don't know. It's Family Guy, and there was a horse spanking a dude riding a dude, so I don't know. Everything in my life is backwards, Larry.
I got this one picture in my head where it was a lady underneath the backside of a horse, and yeah, no.
No, that's in Tijuana, Larry. This is Family Guy. It's different.
No, it ain't.
Cartoon ones in real life, Larry. Come on. It's the back scratcher.
There ain't really much difference on that aspect. I'll have to try to find that video and send it to you. I don't know if it's still up on the internet. I doubt it is. Where'd you go, Eric?
Oh, Eric's probably bouncing around, man. You know.
Oh, he went
Saturday
BRB
night,
like 20 minutes ago. I've been trying to get Eric to come up and chit chat without his camera. Where'd you go?
I'm here.
All right.
Oh
I've been
man.
trying to get him to come up on the board here, just without his camera, just shoot the shit and chit chat. No camera, just voice.
He will eventually. He'll get to it.
Yeah.
Hey Larry, I think I need to go way heavier with herbs next year.
Oh, that'd be good.
I didn't go big enough this year with herbs.
My in-laws do a lot of mint and thyme.
Yeah, I got that. I got mint and thyme. They come back pretty good every year, but we're big cilantro eaters, and I need
Yep.
pounds of cilantro put back.
They've got a lot of cilantro too.
I like rosemary every now and then too, you know. Nothing like cooking a pork chop in butter and rosemary.
Ow, son of a bitch, that hurt. Oh. That was just, I don't know if you heard that crack, but that was the knuckle that.
It sounded like, yeah, you don't need to get that checked out. I'll be all right. Rub some dirt on it.
No, that was the knuckle that the chainsaw went across. Oh, son of a bitch, that hurt.
Right. You already rubbed dirt in it. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, Larry. Don't make it to where you prove to me you can't run power tools, man. Please.
Oh, I know I can run power tools. I ain't proving nothing to nobody.
Well, I mean, I got a better story. My stepson, I mean, I don't know what this says about me being country and redneck and all, but the first time he swung an axe, he buried it in the top of his foot. So.
Well, that was like my brother-in-law doing the same thing up in the top of a tree and buried a freaking hatchet in his shin.
Oh, good.
In the tree.
Song great, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody must be someplace else tonight, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, they gotta be. I don't know where, but I know I took 2 weeks off. I haven't done it.
Right.
I tried a little bit earlier. Nobody hopped up until you sent me a message. Say, hey, I was gonna hop up. I was like,
I clicked on it.
Right.
This is you saying, man, fuck this shit or something. I was like,
yeah,
Larry,
like,
I was there. I can't type that fast, man. I got short, fast thumbs, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
My thumbs are built
restart.
My thumbs are built for sumo wrestling and holding tacos.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
They're not meant for this fast typing stuff.
Sausage fingers. I know the feeling. Especially when I'm in the truck. My dispatcher sends me messages left and right. It's like, either get a hold of me on the radio or call me. I can't send you a message while I'm driving. It's tough because with the headset that I have with the truck noise, it don't like to pick it up.
Yeah. All right, I'm here. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're there. You're good. Oh, shit. Look who it is. What's going on, motherfucker?
What's up?
Hey, finally we got some beauty to this beast pageant we got going on.
Right?
What's going on, brother? Hey, finally we got some beauty to this beast pageant.
Hold on. Yes, I know.
What's going on, brother?
All right, is that
About
better?
time you got your ass up here.
Well, I was doing a family game night, dude.
Yeah, it's all good.
Where are you at?
In a hotel in West Springfield.
How much they charging a night?
80.
That ain't bad.
Nope.
How
I'm
long
at my
is it?
house.
How long are you gonna be doing that for, Larry?
Oh, it's been the past couple months.
Jeez. Still can't find a fucking place, huh?
No. Credit score, man. Credit score.
Just focus on getting those credit scores back up.
That's what I've been doing. I've been paying a company to get rid of the freaking shit that's on there, and it's jumped up from.
Yeah, I did that shit, Larry. It works.
Yeah. It's jumped up. So you want me to turn the TV off so you can sleep? All right.
Oh,
how are
man. Eric Johnson, you finally got your truck back Thursday? Dude.
We have 2 sets of boardwalk and park places. I got this at the Salvation.
Wow. No, I've just been working like crazy. Came home today and had lunch, hung out a little bit, then I mowed the lawn. And
yeah, you're not the only one. I've been helping out Mom and George.
Plus, we had the grandkid last night, and Sierra's friend came and been
Chris,
here.
did I tell you with George, they took it above the knee now?
Yep. I remember you telling me that.
Tell Sierra that Onyx has now become a part of the Underground Railroad. I'm keeping him here. They could suck my nuts. I'm keeping 3 rabbits here.
So what's the deal with you, Josh? I mean, you be able to stay there, or you still gotta go?
Well, I can stay as long as I want, but I don't want to be away from my animals. So what the deal is, I got my buddy taking all my animals over to a 5-acre plot that his friend has. That's the stablest thing we could find with people there 24/7.
All right.
So until I can find a place where I can go be with my animals, and like Larry said, it's so hard to find a place. You know,
Right.
even you tell people you want to rent their house, and by the way, I've got 200 chickens and 5 goats and everything else. You good with that? I mean, what's a pet deposit on that?
Right.
They kind of start getting weird, but
I mean, technically with Sky, she's an emotional support for me, but they just see it as a pet.
Well, all of mine are pets. I'm not going to eat all of them.
Well, I'm not going to eat a dog, obviously.
But I mean, I consider just selling everything just because it'd be easier. But
Yeah, you don't want it.
I can't go against my gut instinct on that. And
No, you can't.
You invested a lot of time and money and with your animals, and trying to sell them all off and then redo it again. It's more money.
It's not cost effective
at that point.
It's not cost effective.
Right. I mean, and I'm going to be cutting down the food bill quite a bit. I'm putting a bunch of food. As soon as it cools off enough, the freezer will be full. The jars will be full, but it's just got to cool off, man. At 98 degrees today here in fucking September, it's just nuts.
Dude,
I wish it was that hot here, but it's not.
No, it's been getting down to like the 40s in the middle of the night now.
Yeah, just 2 nights ago.
Well, the
it was
last 2
45.
mornings, I actually had to wear a hooded sweatshirt to work. That's how cold it was outside.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I bet your nipples were hard.
Instead of wearing shorts, I actually put a pair of jeans on.
Hi, Lee.
Chris, you know me. Usually at work, I'm wearing shorts, but the other day I had to put freaking jeans on because it was stupid cold.
I was telling a friend earlier today, man.
We can't.
I got 3 different types of wardrobes: shorts, Levi's, and camo. That's all. That covers all of the seasons you need.
Yep.
You do have to mix it up. Camo shorts, camo jeans, and all that. But I can manage.
You ask Chris. All I've got is regular jeans and khaki shorts. That's it.
Well, Larry, and I mean, I'm just trying to lighten the mood here, but nobody's looking at your pants, bro. They're all looking at that eye. You could wear a fucking tutu and nobody's gonna notice.
Nice.
I love you, bro.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Sorry, but we're not talking about tailpipe anytime soon, are we?
No, we've done and grown up, and we're not going to use euphemism anymore. We're talking about butthole. Well, that's if you want. We'll just go straight there, Larry. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris knows who I'm talking about tailpipe.
Yeah, Larry's brother.
My identical twin.
The
He's
one
been
that
up
actually
here-
has a normal eye.
Fuck you.
Well, that's
Well,
what
hold on.
you do apart, Larry.
I'd rather have a fucked up eye and not screw a tailpipe than have two good eyes and screw a tailpipe. I mean, if you're going to give me my druther, let me look to the side. I don't give a shit. A lot easier to keep an eye on that door if you had Larry's eyes. You know, you're like,
But my peripheral vision on that one side is farther than anybody else. So I'm gonna see
yeah,
shit
you're like
more
a
than
fucking
anybody.
antelope. You can see
Uh-huh.
240 degrees. You can see shit
Exactly.
sneaking up on behind you.
Pretty much. Ask Chris. He couldn't get his hands on me when we're scrapping around. Couldn't get his hands on me until I was freaking cornered.
Well, that's the thing. That's us big guys. We're not going to sit there and throw fucking punches at you skinny fucks. We're not going to do it. But if we get our hands on you, you're fucked.
He
It's the
couldn't.
thing. You can distance and hit duck and weave and hit bob and move and do all that shit. You're good. Don't let us get your hand. Don't. That's bad.
No, he
Get my
couldn't
hands on
until
you,
he got me
throwing you around
cornered
like
against the
ragdoll.
truck. Once he
Yeah.
got me cornered, then I was done.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
The minute I got him to the freaking grill of the truck, he wasn't going nowhere at that point.
But until then, if I was out in the wide open, he wasn't touching me, no matter if he was throwing 50 cuts or anything.
Me and you, Larry. When me and Chris was married, I never ran from him. I wanted it. I loved him. But then he left me because I didn't drive a truck, and he didn't think growing tomatoes was sexy. But
But you also got the chickens up your asshole too, so there was no room for him to stuff it.
nothing goes near my asshole. What are you talking about? I'm 300 pounds. Nothing goes near that.
So, Josh, you still working at that place?
Yes, sir.
That's good. At least you're still working, though.
Oh, there's plenty of work in that aspect, but I mean, life kind of kicked my nuts, dude. I didn't plant nothing for the fall. I didn't,
Yeah, because of the situation you're in.
yeah,
That kind of fucking screws everything up for your fall crops.
right. But I look at it. This guy, he's in our, and I don't like using the prepper terminology and all that shit because I think preppers nowadays have lost their motherfucking mind on this platform. So I mean, he's one of our friends. He's in our group.
He is.
Mad on a call, and if we can find another piece of property over there, we'll have a 5-mile triangle of 3 different areas or properties we can go to. That's what we're going to try to do. I mean, take the good, take the bad, man. If
So why don't you put the animals on one of your plots that doesn't really produce much?
we are, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm going to take the animals and put them over there, and then we're going to get another plot. That way there'll be 3. There'll be a 11-acre lot, a 10-acre lot, or a 5-acre lot, and then whatever I get. And then I will start diversifying the flocks to their properties. So no matter what happens, we're all doing something. We all have animals. We have everything, and it's within walking distance. And they can blow up one fucking house, and we'll just go to the other one. Whatever.
Yeah.
Diverse.
Yeah.
I think they call it doing the things or some shit. I don't know.
You were doing Shed Wars too this year, weren't you?
Yeah, I quit.
Because of the situation you're in.
Yeah.
Shed Wars.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna fuck up everything for you. You had something going good earlier this year.
After the second seizure, there I knew that there was going to be no fucking way. There was no way.
Is she doing good now? Is she doing okay?
She's doing okay now. I mean, it's coming back, but the downside of it is I was not paying attention to the day-to-day here because she's always taking care of that. And day-to-day, I mean, paying the fucking rent and the electric bill and all of that shit.
Yeah.
what had been happening after that first seizure, she was putting the money in her purse saying, I'm paying the bills. And then forgot that she didn't pay the bills and just like, ooh, I got all this money. And fucking spent the money. So it's not her fault, technically. But it put me behind on everything, I get a call from my landlord saying, where's September or it was June's rent? I'm like, motherfucker, it's September. What are you talking about? June. Like, I haven't received any money. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. So I think that's kind of what set everything off. But
yeah, that could have.
But I mean, it's a godsend because it means, I've always wanted to expand and do better and get bigger. So
Yeah.
it's just pushing me to do it. It's not giving me the choice of being complacent.
Just gotta do what you gotta do from here on out now.
Oh yeah, I will too, man.
Chris Eric says hi.
I will.
Hey, what's up, Eric Johnson?
And the thing about it is that everything I've learned here, I know what I want to do on a bigger spot and how to do it. So be a lot better.
You got it all figured out, Josh. You'll have it all figured out. Once you got that land where you can actually get your animals back in place and get them comfortable and they know their surroundings and get your gardening going again, you'll be all set. The way you garden, bro, you'll have all that stuff going in no fucking time.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, it sucks. I got to give up this fucking dirt that I've been working so hard on for so many years. But
before you know it, you're gonna have a whole entire field with a Massey Ferguson and just
right.
But Josh, you there's always that expression that comes in. You're going through a situation right now, but sometimes the grass can be greener on the other side. You just never know.
Yep. Right. It very well could.
If not, you could always flip it over and play in the mud and still make it work.
That was my old boss at my old machine shop. That was his favorite fucking saying when we were talking about quitting is, man, that grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I looked at that motherfucker dead in his eyes and said, look, it may not be greener, but there's a shit ton more of it, motherfucker. I'll just take that extra grass and go buy me a steak.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do the same thing.
Like, hey, Joey, this guy, this landlord said to me, he looked at me and said, man, I've had complaints. I was like, I called him straight out. Looking in his truck, I looked him dead in the eye and I said, you ain't had a single fucking complaint. Nobody in here going to complain about me giving them free shit, free vegetables, free eggs. Nobody's complaining. He's like, hey, well, John, I just want my gas back. I'm like, well, why don't you just say that? I was like, I mean, I'm sure all these people over here that would love air conditioning too, you fucking slumlord.
Well, air conditioning on that part, that's up to you. Unless it's central air, then that's up to him.
Well, okay, fine. There's 5 of these 11 trailers don't have heat. By law, he's got to provide that.
Yeah, well, he's got to provide the equipment, but to provide the power to it, that can be up to you.
Well, the power to it, yeah, that's up to me, but it's in my rental agreement that I rented a house with central heat and air, and that he is to do the upkeep on it.
Yes,
he does the upkeep on the equipment, but it's up to you to supply the power.
Right, but the equipment's bad. I got power to it. The equipment's bad. I haven't had heat in 3 years, and this will be the 3rd year I don't have heat. He's like, I've got you a new unit coming. And when we all blew up, I told him I was out. I was like, I'm fucking leaving. They were my animals. He's like, well, I thought they were. I'm like, no, they were mine. And if they go, I go. My daughter was going to keep this place. So I talked to him and I'm like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I caught my rent up. That was a chunk of change. And said, where's my fucking heater? He's like, well, I'm going to be talking to your daughter about that when she takes over. I'm like, look, I ain't left yet. My name's still on this lease. I still paid you the rent. So you're going to deal with me, not my daughter. Because I know what you're going to do to her. You're going to work with me. I want my heater.
Yeah. And he needs to. Because you're direct on that lease. He needs to deal with you, not with anybody else before that's going to take it over.
Eric Johnson says hi. Eric Johnson said hi.
But it'll all work out. It always does, you know. you know, he can't take my steam, man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and on top of
That's a
that,
freaking slumlord that's just trying to push you away.
and Josh,
No,
as long as I've known you and all the lives that you've done in your yard, not one person ever complained.
Yep.
no, nobody has ever complained, bro.
And if somebody was going to complain, they would have came direct to you instead of going to him.
Yeah, and when I look at them and I say, well, how about we do this? We first get rid of all the pit bulls that would kill a small child. My goats are not going to hurt children, and then let's drug test everybody in here. Everybody that pops positive for meth, they leave. He's like, oh, we can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you fucking right, you can't.
Yep.
He can't
Like,
drug
I've never
test you for
complained.
anything.
Like, I've never
whatever.
complained about the 3 trailers on the next lane over there when they run out of fucking dope, freaking out and driving fast through the park. And, you know, I didn't complain when I almost had to shoot the one 2 doors down for trying to light fireworks over my goat's head. I never said a word to the guy. And he's going to come and bitch at me about some grass. Dumb son bitch.
That's a freaking slumlord and a half, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's driving a fucking $100,000 truck, $600 eyeglasses, man. He's lucky I didn't jerk him out of that fucking truck.
What's going on, Hans?
Sup, Hans?
That's
You
also
can take him to court for the
back years of no
the
heat.
Yeah. You could.
You could do that, but you also got to have time and money and get a lawyer. And
Well, technically, the landlord would have to pay for all that in the end.
Well, it just, I don't need to do all of that lawyer shit. I got friends, man. I don't need none of that lawyer bullshit.
but
Well-
not only that, it takes time out of your schedule
Right.
from doing what you got to do, going to work, and not only that, you go to the court date, and all of a sudden something happens to Leah.
Right.
And okay, now you have to leave the court to go take care of that matter. And
Here you go, Chris.
it's just
Here's his. That's his tomatoes.
There's only like 8 plants here, but you wouldn't think it.
no.
That's
They're
his
still
tomatoes
growing.
and peppers.
Man, just think of me doing this on like 4 times this size. I could do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my compost pile in the backyard from all the grass clippings that broke down to actual soil, and we had some garden plants, like tomato plants mixed in from a couple of years ago. There's some tomato plants growing inside my dirt pile.
Shot, you can hop up if you want to, you know.
I got it.
Lee
I got
walked over and she's like, "Those are tomato plants growing out of the compost." I'm like,
Yep.
"Are you serious?"
Yeah,
I've got-
let them run.
Whatever.
Let them run.
I've harvested some of my best cantaloupe out of my compost pile before.
Yep.
Dude, I think it was a little over a month ago, Lee was thinking about pulling the pepper plant out, a green pepper plant that she planted inside a flower box. And she's like, it's not produced. It grew nice and full, but it wasn't producing. I'm like,
What I tell you,
we'll just let it be,
I
and
know.
we'll wait and see what happens.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let them run.
We're fucking pulling them off left and right. I brought freaking like 10 of them to work the other day.
Yeah, and I bet you the tomatoes were double the size of the regular ones that you plant.
And the green peppers, they're growing nice. I couldn't believe it. If I go out there tomorrow, I'd probably pull off another fucking 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Okay.
I even told her straight out, I was like, watch, with our luck, they'll probably have about 15 green peppers growing on that one plant. Well, sorry to say it's more than that. Because I was out there the other day counting them, and there was like 12 on there.
Me and Larry was just talking about that earlier before you jumped up, about how half my tomatoes didn't produce at the beginning of the year, but I just left them. We got the right week at the right time. Temperature dropped, pollinators come out, and now I'm loaded with tomatoes. Not saying it happens like that. I got lucky, but I mean,
Show him the one tomato that the new strand that you created.
new strand. All right, where's it at? Right here.
Well, give me a sec. I'm gonna add somebody up here, then I'll put you
Ooh.
full screen.
Hey, Scrimshaw.
Hey, Shaw.
Hey,
Hey, Scrimshaw, how you doing?
Let me
Nothing.
put Gardner up
Oh,
full
that's
screen
cool.
here for a
Hey,
sec.
Excuse
There was
my
a-
nuts.
There you
It
go.
was a cross between these two tomatoes to make this tomato. Pretty
Oh,
cool. I really hope that it comes back. I don't know. It's a toss up.
Those are beautiful.
It might.
But yeah, that plant's
Beautiful.
everybody at 8 feet every bit.
Doing okay. I'm breathing.
Right on. That's always good.
Yeah, it is.
You got a great garden there. I don't see why your landlord would be
How
upset.
you doing, Hans? Hans, you can come up on the
Maybe-
panel too, you know.
Maybe Gardner Josh's landlord is upset because he didn't get any fucking vegetables
Veggies.
given to him.
Oh. No, if shit hits the fan, that bitch gonna starve to death. Sorry. I know we're supposed to be good God-fearing people and all, but
I'm kind of fried.
I know my
I've been
you know
working
my
all
channel,
day.
you can say what you want.
Working all day on cleaning jewelry and packing it. Mother of God.
I'm wiped out too. I mean, this week whooped my ass. I took on another job position at work, not only driving a mixer, but I'm also doing maintenance at the
Wow.
where I work. So
Wow.
I go in
That's the
earlier.
first.
I go in when the first guy is scheduled to go in for the drivers. Like one of the senior guys. Like if he goes in for 5 o'clock, I go in for 5 o'clock. While everybody else goes in about an hour and a half, I come in.
So you're like one of the guys that at my shop, as soon as we get there, he's there to make sure everything's set to go.
Yeah, but it's not with the trucks. It's more the concrete plant itself. I do a quick walkthrough with the conveyor belt, the transfer belt inside the tunnel, the draw tower, the mixer, the drop hoppers, and then after I'm done with that, I go in and start breaking apart the form blocks.
I think I just seen
So I
your
can stack concrete
stepdaughter
blocks.
run across.
yeah. What big town are you next to there, Larry? Springfield, close to you?
Yeah, Springfield. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm sending you info.
Okay.
Was that your lighter on the table?
No, it's yours. I got a red one.
Hi, Lee.
Larry said hi.
Hi.
Howdy.
Scrimshaw Rose says hi.
Hello, everybody. Oops, I just dropped my water.
Scrimshaw's from Massachusetts.
Is
Yep.
it? Is it a
Uh-huh.
he or
It's a woman.
oh.
Nahant.
Yeah, come over and say hi to
What did she
Scrimshaw,
say?
Lee.
Nahant?
Nahant.
Oh, I went out there. I went to Nahant Beach one time with an ex-boyfriend. You didn't hear
Oh,
that.
Josh, I've seen that one. That's one of the ones I'm checking out, but it's not really in that best of an area, especially for a little man.
What happened to my cigarettes, man?
Feed
One-
the plants.
Josh,
feed
once
don't
if you
know.
come out this way, and I'll take you for a ride through some of them areas, and you're gonna sit there and go, okay.
Hey, take them down, Ben. If Josh ever came up here, take them down Bay Street. Some of the
Bay
houses could actually count the holes from the bullet holes.
Bay Street, Holyoke, or Springfield?
Springfield,
Oh yeah.
drive-by alley.
Was there
Yeah.
a shooting down there today? Springfield?
You know,
My God.
I may be a gardener in Oklahoma, but I have spent some time in Compton, California, and I guarantee you, Springfield, Mass, is not worse than that. So we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing how Springfield and Holyoke's got the old Safad or old brick layer facades on the houses, and they've been, God damn it, been falling down through the sidewalks. Yeah. A lot of the places that are there are from old factories, old paper mills and whatnot,
Oh, cool.
and they just been falling apart. They literally, last week there was one apartment complex that literally split in half in Holyoke.
Holy moly.
Yeah,
Holy
literally.
moly.
You can take a butter knife and it just went, and they had to evacuate everybody and put them out in the street.
Is that 2
Wow.
blocks up the road from Canal?
Yes. You
Yeah,
heard
when you get
about that
past,
one,
like-
didn't you?
Huh?
You heard about that one.
No, I think I know which one you're talking about. Like, let's say if you're going coming down the road and you can turn onto Canal Street,
Yeah.
and if you take a
Oh no,
left
the
going
one
up
that
the
you're
hill,
thinking of, the one that you're thinking about had a fire. That's when I called you and said, hey, if you're coming out this way, 2 blocks up from the entrance of Canal, the one way, at the gas station where we turn to go get fuel,
yeah.
that's the one that caught fire.
Oh, I was
That's
talking
the one that
about.
you're thinking of.
I was talking about when you go up the, like, instead of taking that right to go down the canal, you go down the street a ways and you head up toward the center, like dead center of Holyoke, where all the stores and the courthouse is.
Appleton, yeah.
Yeah, further up there. I thought you were talking about one of those apartment buildings.
No,
that
there was
split.
there was another one just off of Canal where when you're looking at Canal and you got our transfer station to your right, there's another one about 3 blocks up that the right side, all the brick on the right side just fell off. It just literally just went, blip, see ya.
So
I'm
there's
so glad we
apartments
don't
in
go
there
up
and
there.
the building's falling apart, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, how can these guys not know that's gonna happen? For
They
a
didn't
landlord?
do nothing about taking care of the bricks.
Nope.
I mean, these buildings in Holyoke are so old, which I get that they want to keep their historics, but keep up on it.
They have to maintain them.
Right.
Like,
It's gonna
that's
be
what do they call it?
expensive.
Pointing the bricks or something?
Yeah,
It remortar.
these buildings, Scrimshaw, these out in Holyoke, they have so many old buildings that in order to restore them, you have to have like one of those historic societies come out and inspect it, and whatever
stupid
work you
expensive.
do, they got to be right there watching you do the work. So
Yep.
there's no shortcuts or doing it
Right.
the newer way. You have to do it the way they did it back in those times.
Yeah.
And Holyoke don't have that kind of money to have some kind of engineer person from way back that knows how those were done back in the days. There's not many Freemasons around that could stand there and watch this work get done.
What
Freemasons
about-
are a dying
what
Are
about,
you
breed.
taking the plants or
grants?
feeding them to the
I
goats?
mean, look at the highway department. It's the old railroad
Yeah.
maintenance facility.
Yep. It's the old R&R facility.
Wow.
Every time I pull
Grimshaw,
their
the railroad
self-contained,
tracks are still inside these buildings.
they are. Every time I pull that self-contained, because you cannot let the truck suck itself under,
Nope.
needs
Yeah,
the
pull it out.
dumpster, you got to pull that dumpster to you, otherwise you're hitting the roof.
Wow.
Yeah, it's literally.
And when it hits the track, because the track is still there, that son of a gun, if you're not ready for it, it's going to jump the rails of the truck. If you're not ready for it and positioned right,
Wow.
it will jump the rails of the truck.
Yeah, they took all the railroad tracks out of the road, but the railroad tracks are still inside the building. where they used to maintenance the old railroad trains.
I will try to take some pictures of it if I can this week. If I've got Holyoke this week, I'll try to take some pictures and post it up on next week's live on whoever does it next week.
Larry, here's an idea for you. You could do a YouTube video clip of it. A little 5-minute clip.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'll just
Not
take
even.
a
You
few.
could do like a quick second, like a minute, like a YouTube short video. You can
Yeah,
upload it to
I haven't
YouTube.
figured out how to do that yet.
It's really not that hard. You can,
I know.
like, if you open up YouTube on your phone, on the bottom, you hit in the center on the bottom, you'll see like a circle with a cross in it.
But that's
You
the
hit
thing.
that, it'll
You're
say go live, upload video, or upload short.
you're running an Android. I'm on an iPhone.
It'd still be the same setup.
No, it's not. It's different.
It's pretty.
It's not, because my desktop, I can't upload a short like that.
Well, with cell phones, it's different.
But not, it's different with an iPhone than it would be for an Android.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure Larry.
Different between
Yeah.
Android and iPhone.
Totally different stuff. I couldn't do it.
I'll take a short video and try to link my phone to
Yeah, you can do that way too.
Because I have no idea.
link my phone to the computer, and maybe next weekend, whoever does the live. Chris, you haven't done a live in a long time.
Sometimes on the weekends, I'm so burnt out. By Saturday, I'm doing stuff in the yard, and by the time we get in the house, relax and watch TV, it's just I don't even want to do anything.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you.
It's been so hectic. There's been days where I'm going to work for 3:30 in the morning, 5 a.m., 4 in
Wow.
the morning. We're doing almost 5,000 yards a month of concrete.
5,000.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a big
Shit.
number.
Son of a gun.
Let's see. Monday, we're looking at about probably 1,500 yards just out of one plant going out.
I did the math this week for the tonnage that I pulled in the dumpsters.
Yep.
And this is also including Irving, which was 15 ton. I pulled, just over 100.
Oh, I believe it.
Just over 100 ton.
I
Wow.
believe it.
I probably pulled 1.5 tons myself yesterday. Took 5 trips, but I did it.
Wow.
Well, we're not talking about below your shorts, because I'm sure you pulled that quite a few times.
But no, we've had
Sorry, I had a dog on you on that one.
we got so many big jobs going on right now. It's like you know where that Millbrook Distributors is up the road from the Oxford Transfer Station.
Yeah.
Like you're going towards Leicester on 56.
The big water jug place. Yep.
Well, they did a big clearing. They cleared out a big section of land.
Yeah, that Associated cleared that out. Now there's somebody else in there putting in that big water tower in. Yeah.
No, that's 169. I'm talking in Leicester up on 56.
Yeah. It's on
There was
56.
no- There was no building put up. There was no building that got taken down. It was all land. It was just nothing but straight forest and lands in Oxford, Leicester.
Wow.
So where's that big ass water tower? I know I've been seeing that water tower on 56 that they've been putting up.
There's no
They're getting
water
ready to
tower.
put the dome on it.
There's no water tower on 56. It's 169 in Southbridge, off of Route 20 in Charlton.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's just before the landfill.
That's not the water tower. That's not a water tower. That's going to be a natural gas tank.
No, that's a water tower. The way that's
No.
built, that's a freaking water tower.
That's LNG gas.
So
That's-
why are they putting a regular water tower in there?
That's not going to be a water tower.
But
That's-
so it looks
It's gonna look like a water tower, but it's gonna be a natural gas tank.
So why cover it with a freaking water tower?
Because it's being insulated right now with shotcrete. They're gonna go over it. They're gonna layer it with steel cable going all the way around. They're blasting all the walls and the roof. When the roof goes on, they're gonna blast it all with concrete. They're gonna do about four layers of concrete, and then they're gonna insulate the interior of it. And then,
But yet put a steel tank in there.
yep.
Dang.
Why are they doing all that with a freaking steel tank? That steel tank is going to outlast
Well,
that
if you
freaking
protect it.
shotcrete.
It's going to protect it because of that wire banding that's going on there as they're putting the shotcrete on. If they'll say if that was to ever explode, the explosion will go upward and not outward.
Which
Wow.
I get, but that tank is going to outlast them freaking walls. It's gonna.
That's all I can say is that I think that LNG gas plant is going to be associated with the Amazon building that's getting put up on that hill that you can see coming down Route 20.
That, and they're going to get with the landfill and gather the gas that they can out of the landfill to help power.
Yeah,
everything.
because I remember the last time I spoke to Eric that's been running that up there. He said there's about 30 plus years of methane gases in that hill.
Oh yeah.
And it's reusable energy, so they've been trying to figure out ways to reuse it.
I just emptied all three of the sulfur cans.
Yep.
And they're not nowhere near as heavy as they have been.
And the place I was talking about before was up the road on 56 past the Oxford Transfer Station.
Yep, up in Leicester.
Leicester, yeah. They wiped out, I believe it was 20 acres of land.
Yeah, they're doing a solar field.
No.
Yes, they are.
They're putting a building up because we did all the concrete work for the floor already.
They're also going to do a solar field in the backside.
Let's see.
How the heck do they get the gas? How do they bottle that or whatever they're gonna do?
They just pipeline it.
Yeah.
It's pipelined. It goes through a sulfur box, and I haul them out to empty them out when the sulfur's no good. So it gets filtered through the sulfur. Excuse me. And it gets piped out either through their flare that they have. You know when you go past the landfill and you see this one little bright blue flame?
Yeah.
It either goes through there or it goes to the gas company.
Yeah.
What doesn't go through the gas company goes through the flare because they can't just let it vent in the air. It's got to get burned.
Yeah.
Because it's compost gas. So it's got to get converted either way.
Dangerous.
That land that they cleared before Millbrook Distributors.
Yep.
On 56.
Yep.
So far for the footings and the floor that we poured for that building is over probably about 7,000 yards of concrete already.
God damn.
Wow.
That's just for the floor.
That's a goddamn shop and a half.
Oh, yeah. Because the first 3 pours we did for the floor were 850 yards.
I bet you Elma Electric's going to be there on the backside putting freaking solar up on the rest of the land. I can guarantee you.
And the next 3 pours that we did in the front was 910 yards for the rest of the floor.
Yeah.
But before that, we did the footings and the walls all the way. Well, actually, it was just the footing all the way around.
Yep.
That was about almost 2,000 yards alone.
Yeah.
And they're not done yet. They still have to do a 4-foot wall all the way around.
Yep.
And we don't know what that building's going to be, but they're just throwing it up. They had the opportunity of getting that land and they're putting a building up.
Yeah, they're gonna do what you're gonna do.
The old,
What's up, Eric?
the old Greendale Mall in Worcester off of 190, that's gone.
Yep.
Now that's an Amazon office building.
Yep.
We're almost done with the concrete work over there.
Well, they're
Surprised
making
no
jobs,
frickin'
right?
No surprise visitors tonight. That's surprising.
Don't
We're
speak too
also
soon.
we're also doing a big job up in Devon's, a power plant we've been working on. By the time that's said and done with all the work on the power plant, plus you still got to do a ceiling to it. Probably gonna be about 30,000 yards, dude. Just Larry, the east wall. We were pouring from 6 in the morning until 11 at night.
I believe
my
it.
Lord.
I believe it.
And they had to do it in 3 stages.
Mm-hmm.
300 yards in the morning.
Let
at
it
a certain
set.
temperature of the water.
No.
And then they did another, I think it was 275 yards
Another
in the middle
pour.
of the day. And then I went up there in the afternoon with everybody else. We're putting 1,500 pounds of ice in each load.
Yeah.
Of concrete. Because they needed it
believe
done
it.
at a certain temperature. The wall that they were pouring was 8.5 feet thick.
Yeah.
By
8.5 feet thick for a wall?
yes. And this wall
Good night. What the hell is that supporting?
a power plant.
Oh, I see why that, because of radiation. I see why they're doing that.
Not only for the radiation protection, but they also have cooling lines running inside it, the water lines, the electrical lines.
Yep. Well,
And-
a lot of it being that thick is a lot of it's radiation being that thick. I
Yep.
can see that.
Yep. The rebar that they're using for it is 3 inches thick.
Yeah. Yep.
After everything's said and done, it's going to be about 30,000 yards of concrete and about probably about 200,000 pounds, if not more, of rebar. Just in the power plant alone, not considering all the attachments that go into that place.
Yep. I believe it.
So the east wall and the west wall is 8.5 feet thick. The north and the south wall is 5.5 feet thick.
Yep. Guys, I'm going to give it till about 11:30 that I'm calling it a night.
What, did you work today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good, Larry.
No
Hello?
problem. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all
Sorry I missed you coming on earlier.
Yeah, it's all good. I just gave it a small shot, see if people were going to come up. But
Yeah.
Can
Well,
y'all hear me? There we are. All right.
Yeah,
family and I
yeah.
were doing a game night. We're playing Payday. And yeah, it went on a lot longer than what we expected.
it's all good. That's like Monopoly. You
Yeah,
try
that
to try to play Monopoly against my mother.
we're
Man,
we're
you're gonna
we're
freaking lose
attempt
that
game
100%.
tomorrow.
You doing what tomorrow?
We might do Monopoly tomorrow.
Don't get my mother mixed into that. She'd freaking kick your ass harder than freaking 3 ways to freaking Tuesday.
My father always used to win Monopoly. She couldn't beat him.
Sierra's friend beat us tonight on Payday. She had the most money left over.
Nice.
It's like, what the hell? It's like, holy shit! I came in last because I ended up getting stuck with all the bills. But no, I ain't gotta worry about mowing the lawn tomorrow. That's all done. Gotta do some shit in the yard. Probably get the garage ready so Lee can start parking in it soon.
Yeah.
She wants her garage back.
I do.
Yeah, so that way she doesn't have to clear the snow off her car.
Nope.
To go nowhere because I don't have to leave the house.
Yeah, that's
Roger.
right. If she doesn't have to drive the kids to school because Todd's at school at home and Sierra takes the bus.
How's your pickup run?
Pickup's running good.
Good.
Starts up and goes every day.
I'm on my last cigarette.
How'd your garden go, Lazarus?
It's going. It's going. The outside plants, the only thing that's growing is the cucumbers
And peppers.
and the green
which I
peppers.
gave Gregory the rest of the peppers that I picked. I
Nice.
have cucumbers growing, but it's probably not warm enough to. I don't know how they'll do.
But they're doing good in the greenhouse, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be time to start planting some garlic.
I'm not doing any this year. I still have
Oh,
so much.
we still got a shit ton of those.
I got broccoli going in the greenhouse.
We got
And lettuce.
broccoli and lettuce and a cucumber plant going in the greenhouse right now.
There you go.
But
Sounds
yeah,
good.
we got a shit ton of
Peas,
freaking
I
garlic.
got some
She harvested onions. She got bags of onions. And we got 2 boxes of potatoes.
Awesome.
So we're gonna be eating good for a
Nice.
while.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's got her snap peas growing in her garden tower.
Nice.
What
Yeah,
else?
this is,
What do you
this
call
is
it?
about the time for snap peas to really start taking off.
Oh, they love the cold
It's
weather.
cooler. Yeah, it's cooler.
I don't even know what the temperature is right now.
It's at the bottom of the screen. To the left.
I'm looking at 59.
57 here.
Yep.
Probably going to get lower than that.
Oh yeah. I bet it'd be about the 40s.
You should have saw Lydia at night. It's 8 o'clock at night. She's walking around the house screaming, "This is bullshit." She's got her thick woolly socks on, her slippers, sweatpants, and a sweatshirt on,
And that
Little
big,
chilly.
thing you're sitting on.
and she had a robe on too. And she's just sitting here. She's like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Hey Lee,
I refuse to turn the heat on.
Lee. Next time I won't help bring the ACs up if you're going to complain about it being a little bit cold.
I don't mind it being
It's
cool
still
at
in the
all.
window, man.
Dude, there's one still in the window.
I know, I see it.
I took the one out of her room because it was too cold in there for her. She could feel cold air coming through the window, so I ended up taking it out.
And that's not much difference from the AC running.
Well, when she goes in there now, it's not as bad. But before, when we used to have the AC running all day, and
I
it's
know.
a small room,
With no cross breeze or nothing.
no cross breeze. So when she has the AC going, the minute she gets to bed, she's fucking freezing.
That's because she had the biggest AC in the house in her bedroom.
No. That's a 5,000 one. The one in the kitchen's a 10,500.
No, the one in the dining room's the bigger one.
It's because Chris is so hot.
Yeah, but I don't sleep in the bedroom. I sleep right where Lee's sitting.
I can't have him sleep with me.
That's my bed right there where she is.
We wouldn't even be married still if he slept with me.
Oh, I'm
No
bad.
comment. I'm not
I'm
commenting
horrible.
from the peanut gallery.
A conjugal visit.
I give my conjugals every now and
Wow. Conjugal.
Not when them
Word.
cucumbers are ripening, you don't.
then.
Sorry, Chris.
It's all good.
It works for us.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna jump down. It's getting late.
I get violent in my sleep.
All right, Josh. Have a good night, buddy.
Bye,
All right, man.
John.
Well,
Night, Josh.
night. We'll call her
Have
up
a
y'all
good
later.
night.
All right, we'll see you in
Later, Josh.
Discord, Crenshaw. Later.
Yeah,
Later.
Scrimshaw. I'm horrible when I'm sleeping. I thrash. I move around. I
Snore.
dropped my freaking arm on her one night. She freaking had to block her head.
Oh, no.
You choked me.
I choked her one night when I was sleeping. We were camping, and I ended up freaking choking her in my sleep.
Oh, no. It's safer to sleep apart than.
Yes, it is.
It's the only thing that made the marriage last.
I used to sleep with earplugs, okay? And
Oh.
it got to the point where my ears were starting to hurt after a couple years.
Yeah.
And I had to take the earplugs out because I just couldn't do it anymore. And then we tried me going in bed and sleeping for an hour and him coming in after, and that only lasted for an hour or two, and then I'd be kicking him out.
I'll be waking.
So
She'll be waking me
loud.
up 2 hours later. You gotta fucking go. Off to the couch I went, and then I said, "Fuck it, I'll just stay on the couch."
Yeah. Loud as all get out. Doors are shut, and I can still hear him down the hall.
Well,
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
No, I heard something in the background.
It's Sierra and the friend down the hall. So that requires at least biofreeze, right?
Nice.
No.
I used to like to stay up and read a book. And I had the night light on, and my husband couldn't go to sleep, and he had to be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. So it was like,
That's
Yeah,
the same
whether I-
thing with me. When I go to bed, it's got to be pitch black.
so I
Yep.
started coming downstairs,
Yeah.
reading down here. And I said, to hell with it. He can sleep up there, and I won't be up there snoring or nothing, or keeping the light on.
See, the snoring I can deal with. It's the light that I have an issue with. It's got to be pitch black dark for me to go to bed.
Yeah.
We can have the biggest, even if we could sleep in the same bed with each other. We could have the biggest mattress ever fucking made in this world. I would still end up with 2 feet of it along the whole side of the bed.
Well, that's normal.
She'd be covering 15 counties when I have this little tiny township to sleep in.
Dude, that's normal.
My husband would always take all the blankets. I'd end up with no blanket.
No, we have our own blankets.
That was me.
We have
Always.
our own blankets.
I don't know how people do it sometimes. We're just not good to sleep together.
No, we love each other, but there's a line that.
Well, we've been married for
crossed.
38 years. It's amazing. But
That's fantastic.
he's he doesn't believe he snores, but he snores. And that
Oh,
wakes
I
me up.
know I snore. I know I do.
So it happens.
I'm like
Yeah.
a cake brick coming down a hill with a heavy load.
I can't believe we've made it 38 years.
I'm surprised we made it this far. The way I am when I'm sleeping. No, I almost killed her one night. She came in here and I heard something bump the table and I just jumped right up swinging and she's backing up toward the TV. No.
Oh, God.
I'm like, what are you freaking doing? She's like, just want to tell you I heard a noise outside. What the fuck?
I probably stood a better chance with the noise outside than with you.
I literally went from a laying down position out cold to standing. I just stood right up swinging and she's like, no. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you're fucking nuts. I'm getting away from you.
Wow.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, my brother-in-law, he's a policeman. If you make any noise around him when he's sleeping, he like wakes up punching.
Where is he a cop at?
He used to be in LA.
Oh, well, yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Get off.
like when we try to when she was sleeping, she'll go to bed first, and then I'll go in there. It got to the point where the minute I open up the door, I hear words in the darkness. Fuck you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Coming to bed. No, you're not. You're sleeping out there. Okay. But I don't mind sleeping on the couch.
I don't mind it either.
You know, if I didn't thrash and snore loud in my sleep when I'm sleeping, I'd probably still be in the bedroom. But
Well, my husband's in bed at 8 o'clock at night, and I'm a night owl, so I'd rather stay up.
it's kind of hard to go to bed that early in this house.
He's up really, really, really late.
Me,
I mean, he's
8
up
o'clock.
really, really early. Yeah, like 4.
Me, 8 o'clock, I'm done. I'm out. Usually.
He's like, he gets up and jogs for an hour, and then he goes, takes a shower, and goes to work.
Yeah. I can understand that.
You know,
No,
so
she's.
I'm glad he jogs. He's in good shape. I
Yeah.
wish I could jog. I can't.
Lee sit there and she'll sit there and still think like how I can come home after a long day. Like one night I came home, I clocked out of work at 12:15 in the morning. I went in, I did 18 hours that day.
Yeah.
I came home. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I came home and I had to roll cigarettes, get my stuff ready for the morning, and I had to be back at work for 7 o'clock.
Wow.
And yep, I went to bed. I was up at 5 o'clock. I was at work for 7, and she's like, "What time do you even go to bed?" And I'm like, 2:30, 2:45. And she's like, "And you still woke up and went to work?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I'm surprised they didn't give you the day off." And I was like, "Fuck no. I get paid more money when I go to work than I take a day off."
Yeah.
I get overtime after 8 hours.
That's like it used to be for me when I was going to graduate school. Damn. I'd be up 5 o'clock in the morning, have a full day at school in Boston, have to travel to Boston, come back to Lynn, go to work, because I worked as a janitor at GE for an outside contractor.
Yeah.
Then I have to go back into Boston sometimes to go sing because I went to music school. So we had recitals and all this other crap at night. So I had to go back there. 11 o'clock, I'd be going home. Then I had to do my homework.
Oh, yeah.
So I was up till, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning, and I get a couple hours of sleep and do it all again. I don't know how the hell I did it.
Yeah, that's a long day right there.
Oh, freak. You know, I used to sleep on the subway. I'd be falling asleep on the subway. All the subway drivers knew me. They'd be like, "Wake up."
Yeah, because the emotion of the train put you to sleep.
Oh.
Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shower and go to bed.
Have a good sleep, guys. Sweet dreams.
All right, you have a good one.
Laters.
Have a good weekend. The rest of it, anyways.
Well.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Later.
Later. Thanks for having me on, Larry.
Not a problem.